Well, one of my dreams has finally come true. South Pole bull. Bought him from Mark Yoder over in Dublin. He brought him today and just unloaded him and turned him out here down with all the girls so he can go to work. Hey y'all, it's a Saturday and we're gonna be gone this coming week, so I'm trying to run around and get some animal stuff in order. That way should all be good to go while we're out of town. My brother's getting married in Massachusetts, so we're gonna be taking a little trip up to there and see some of the states around up there, go up to Maine and stuff. So anyway, trying to right now I just got younger lambs up here at Williams. I got them up. There's a couple that are still having some messy tails, so I treated a few more, and then I got a guy coming today to buy a lamb, and so I have a bigger one in the trailer already, but I'm going to put a second one in there to give him an option of which one he wants to take. And yeah, I'm not sure what all will get done today, but just mostly going around and making sure all the water and feed situations are all good and see what all the day holds. So I just put this float on this water trough. I had just a slow trickle going into this water trough overnight, and I just emptied that one out and cleaned it. It's kind of a weird situation here, but there's too many cows for the little one to be the only thing in here, so I have the big one. But the big one I feel like is too tall that some of the smaller lambs can't get water, so I have that small trough set up for the sheep and lambs and the big one for the cows. So it works, but it's a little bit yeah, a little extra work to get everything, make sure everything has access to water. And then I'd put a protein lick tub out here, I think that was last Saturday, and they still got some of that left, and I just put some more salt out for them. So I have them out in the paddock number 1 over here right now, but I don't really like them out there when I'm gone because it's the paddock next to the road. So I'll probably give them access to the second one here and probably the third one over there, and also over on this side. It'll be a lot of grass out there for them, but yeah, it'll just give them plenty to eat while I'm gone. And we did get rain. I don't know, it just compared to the last video if you can tell a difference or not, but I think we've got 2 or maybe a little over 2 inches of rain this last week. So the condition of the pastures is much better than what it was. Grass is growing like crazy, and yeah, it's good to have green growing grass out here again. We stopped by over here at our property and just showing Mona the stuff that we got done this week. Forrest, my brother-in-law Forrest, and I were taking turns out here with our skid steer and that mower, starting to clean up the place a little bit. Right up here's the road, And so we were just kind of working it, cleaning up some of this area out here by the road. And there's a well over here, an old one, that I'm gonna get Curtis to take a look at it and see if it's still usable, or if we're gonna have to drill a new one, or what we're gonna have to do. I think this used to be an old home site right here. Some bigger trees around, and the well is here, and I think there's maybe a septic tank around somewhere, but I'm not sure where that is. But yeah, just getting some of this stuff cleaned up around here a little bit. Ooh, there's some branches. Maybe I shouldn't be driving through here. But there's kind of a little bit of a dip, and then it goes back up out there in the distance. It goes back up onto a little bit of a hill. It's not clearing over. Kind of goes back up into a hill. We've thought about that would make a good place somewhere out there for a house someday. But yeah, we made a couple trails out through here too, just so we can drive around with a four-wheeler at some point. But we're getting started on it, but it's going to be a long process. So we did catch some rain for this pasture here, but there's not anything growing out there yet. I did plant, or got some seed planted out here, but yeah, it's still looking pretty rough. But I wanted to come down here. This is that shady area that I fenced in. The sheep just never really go in here very well, and I think it's because it's just so tall and thick. So I brought our skid steer down here today and put the grapples on it, and I just came in here and cleaned a path the whole way through here, and it goes to the other side, and I cleaned a little area over there. So maybe they'll start coming in here and start grazing a little bit, at least on the edges, and they can come in here and get some shade if they want it. Maybe it'll encourage them to come in here a little bit more. Well, had these two caught, and my guy ended up not showing up. So he said he's over in Savannah. So I guess I'll turn them loose. Hey. Yeah, I put this bale of hay, alfalfa hay, in here earlier today with our skid steer. I forgot to video it, and worked pretty good, but I don't have any bale fork right now. I just had grapples, so that was a little interesting, but it did okay. But that was one of the last things I had to do for in preparation for us to leave. The grasses are looking a little bit better out here. Just not great out there in the field part, but we did get some of that planted, so hopefully we'll be having some better grass coming. And I think that about wraps it up for today. Got old Duke up here. He's been running with the sheep. They're still not bonded very well, but at least he's out here, hopefully doing some protection. I think we'll catch y'all next time. Thanks for watching.